EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Murray. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray, he's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Murray now. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And looky there, Charles, just acquired, already making an impact on the defensive side of the football.
Maybe not a superstar, but he does a few things well, and I think they'll emphasize that in his new role with this team.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Stafford now to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Complete to Tyler Higbee. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up. And brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
4th down, and we go from one Matt to another. Stafford heads off. Matt Gay gets set for the Rams field goal.
Gay's kick is good, and the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Taken from, and a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
Ball on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You get in the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took...
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now Murray. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Fielded at the 33. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, This ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The Rams and Cardinals, they met 3 times a season ago. They each won in the other's building in the regular season. The Cardinals 37-20 in Week 4, and the Rams in Week 14 on Monday night would win it 30-23. And then, of course, they would also meet in the first ever Monday night wild card game, the final game of the first Super Wild Card weekend. And the Rams kicked off their title run with a 34-11 win at SoFi.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Fires the out route and completes it to Harris.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Throwing is Stafford. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. And the slot man goes in motion left. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. And Jefferson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. That's complete to his running back, Connor. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Murray going to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Justin Jefferson, 72 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to 2.
The score, Rams 9, Cardinals 7.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 2nd and 9, Stafford to Jefferson on the slant. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack to about the 33-yard line. 2nd and 8.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a gain of 13. 1st down, Rams.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
In motion left, Robinson. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Stafford on 1st down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before the break. Stafford. Looking sideline, incomplete. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Or paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 35-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Buying time to his... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. He's got him in. Complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Stafford.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
2nd and 10. Stafford again. This is caught by Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Second and 8 coming from the 19. Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They'll go again here with Akers.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action throw.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
After the sack on first down, Murray. And he's going to go down again. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Here's Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Murray now on first down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Rams 2-yard line.
Connor is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams from 3 yards out. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Prater for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Rams 17. Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game, challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
He's got a man, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Van Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over at 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
To throw is Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Back to throw, Murray. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now Stafford.
Completes this to Jefferson.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we'll watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Stafford now to throw. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense